to use education to get close and do a project that would have a social impact. So the way we created the project is we sat in a round table, like 10 of us. 10 people from the school from different areas, and we started brainstorming what can we do for them. So we said art is a great instrument, and the Vancouver Biennale was interested in doing this project with us, so definitely art had to be part of it. And then we just started creating ideas around education and how we could create something interesting, and that's how it was created.
Cool, I like it.
What's culturart?
Okay, let's leave the plane. So
Yeah.
okay, do it again.
What's culturart?
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Culturart Exchange is an educational program that has an emphasis in art. And what Culturart Exchange is a school for low-income students of Tuna Alta, where they can explore art and see how, through the things they learn and the techniques they learn in art, they can arrange a public space in their community. And that's what we did.
Okay, thanks. And what results did you get last year?
Well, we had amazing results. I didn't picture it to be the way it became. We were able to have 27 students studying with us every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., teaching them about art. We were able to invite 4 artists, 2 from Canada and 2 from Colombia, to teach our students about different areas in art, from visual art to plastic art to even like dance and theater. And we were also able to arrange a public space in the community, which was abandoned, which was dirty. This community didn't have a place to socialize, a place to meet. You know, like probably in your communities you have parks, you can play soccer. Kids here, they don't. They didn't have a place where they could be safe and be there and share. So what we did is we cleaned the place and we intervened it with art, with public art, and it was a complete transformation of the space. And right now, today, the community uses that space for different activities to come together.
Okay, so you...
And I forgot something very important. We were able to raise the funds to bring 3 kids to Vancouver.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you helped that people, that kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
We used art and education to empower them as community builders, as people who can create the changes they want to see in their community.
Okay.
How Liceo Boston improving culturart?
Improved?
Like,
Like what effects? I think it's a process, and I think Liceo Boston is more sensible, and we're now more aware of our community. I think we're trying to create a sense that maybe our school is closed in an area, but we are part of a community, and we need to start building links with our community to strengthen those relationships and to see how, from the things we have, like education and like the space we have, we can create like a strong and an active community and give back to the space where we belong.
Okay.
I also think people are starting to become more sensitive in this type of initiatives. I think there was a great and a big awareness of the community. Like, parents knew about it, students got involved, teachers as well, the directives, even like all the staff of the general services, the administrative part, we all became involved in making this project a reality. And I think that in a community, a school community, creates inclusion, creates participation, and creates unity and like a sense of belonging.
Okay, good. How was the selection of the kids made?
We talked with public schools that are in the area. two of them. And we went there and we talked about the project to the students. So we made a talk. And then the students who were interested had to do a creative task where they had to answer some questions about their neighborhood and do some drawings. From that, we selected the answers we liked the most, and the drawings we thought like reflected the students' personality the best. Then we did interviews with their parents and with them. The psychologists helped us to do this. And then we selected the finalists.
Good. Okay.
What is expected to be done this year?
This year, the foundation, our non-profit, Inclusive Ideas, is trying to reform the social service, which is a requisite for students to graduate, Servicio Social. So we are reforming this program so they can become more experiential, where these programs can allow our students to be to have more and better leadership skills, to be able to work together in groups, solving actual needs of the community and the people they work with. That's step number one. Step number two is we created a program called Estudio Tuna Alta, and it's going to be part of social service program, where we're going to invite 10 kids of the community to work with 10 kids of the school. We're going to identify what needs the Tuna Alta has, what problems they need to solve, and we're going to, through creative process, create projects and solutions for the community. They're all going to be done by the students. So that's how we're going to keep impacting the community, to create social inclusion, and to start showing youth that they have all it takes to make the changes they want to see in their community. And it's just, we're going to open the space so they can create programs that are going to create more vibrant communities.
It's so interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, what were the activities done in the project?
Oof, so many.
Yeah.
We did a lot of things. In culturart, the first stage was to inspire our students about what is art. Because sometimes we think art is just a painting or a drawing, but art is everywhere. So we needed for them to see what contemporary art looks like, how art is being used nowadays.
Okay.
So that's the first thing we did. And we actually went to museums, we went to art galleries, we did a graffiti tour where we saw the public graffiti of Bogota. Then the second part was all plastic art. So using like paint, using pencils, using all the it's more like traditional art. It's visual. Like what do you guys do in class? It's plastic art.
Yeah.
Then we did corporal expression and scenic art. So
Wow.
dance, theater, composition, music. And we composed a song with an artist that came here.
Whoa.
That was the last part. And we intervened the space. We did graffiti. We worked with a very, very famous graffiti artist in Colombia named Guache.
Yeah.
And we did a graffiti of more than 20 meters long,
Oh.
in which the theme of the graffiti was the collective memory of Tuna Alta. Tuna Alta used to be an indigenous land. So there's a lot of indigenous presence, and we put that up in the wall. And with all the stories and the memories of the community, it's called collective memory. We drew what the important symbols and people or places that the community remembers. And we also invited the community to participate in a collective mural. So kids came, they painted, they did the drawings they wanted, they put their hands, and it was very nice. And we closed this project with a final presentation. So our students created a song for Tuna Alta, and they also did a performance for them. And that's how we inaugurated the space again for them. And then we went to Canada with 3 of them.
Cool. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.